The air is heavy with the scent of pine and damp earth. Mist clings to the towering peaks of Monte Cristo, Washington. A blanket of emerald green, broken by the silver flash of waterfalls, stretches as far as the eye can see. This is a place where time seems to move differently, where the whispers of the past linger in the rustling leaves and the rushing rivers. Nestled among these ancient mountains lies the sleepy town of Silverton, a place of weathered buildings and forgotten stories. Silverton feels untouched by the relentless march of time. It is a place where the echoes of mining booms and ghost towns still linger in the imagination. The people here are hardy, shaped by the rugged landscape and the stories passed down through generations. They speak of hidden treasures and lost mines, of spirits that roam the mountains, and of a mysterious tree fort high above the town. The old-timers of Silverton, their faces etched with the wisdom of the mountains, speak of a time when a stranger arrived in their midst. He was a man of few words, his eyes carrying the weight of a distant land. They called him the Commander, a title whispered with a mix of respect and curiosity. He came seeking solace, they say, a place to escape the ghosts that haunted him. The Commander, they say, was drawn to a towering cedar tree at the edge of the forest. Its branches, thick and gnarled like the arms of a giant, reached towards the heavens. It was here, among the whispering leaves and the watchful gaze of the mountains, that he chose to build his sanctuary. The tree fort was unlike anything the townsfolk had ever seen. It was a marvel of intricate joinery and careful craftsmanship, a testament to the commander's quiet skill. He built it with his own hands, using only the tools he carried with him and the materials the forest provided. The townsfolk watched, their curiosity growing with each passing day as the structure took shape high above the ground. The tree fort was more than just a shelter. It was a reflection of the commander's soul. It was a place of quiet contemplation, a sanctuary from the noise and chaos of the world. He would spend hours up there, they say, gazing out at the mountains, a solitary figure silhouetted against the setting sun. There, the commander, despite his solitary nature, was not entirely isolated from the town. He would occasionally descend from his arboreal abode, his pockets laden with small gifts for the children of Silverton. These were not ordinary trinkets, but beautifully crafted wooden toys, each one unique and imbued with a sense of quiet wonder. But it was the cherries that truly captured the hearts of the townsfolk. Every spring, as the cherry trees burst into bloom, the commander would appear with baskets overflowing with the plump, juicy fruit. He would distribute them with a rare smile, his eyes twinkling with a warmth that belied his usual stoicism. The cherries were more than just a sweet treat. They were a symbol of the commander's heritage, a tangible link to his distant homeland. He explained to the curious townsfolk that in Japan the cherry blossom held a special significance. It was a symbol of life's transient beauty, a reminder to cherish each fleeting moment. The commander, through his simple gifts and quiet stories, began to bridge the gap between cultures. He taught the townsfolk about the importance of tradition, the beauty of simplicity, and the profound connection between humans and the natural world. Section 6, Echoes of the Past, Whispers of the Future. Years turned into decades, and the commander became a fixture in Silverton. The tree fort, once a symbol of his isolation, became a beloved landmark. The townsfolk, inspired by his craftsmanship and his quiet wisdom, began to gather there, sharing stories and laughter under the watchful gaze of the ancient cedar. But time, as it always does, began to take its toll. The tree fort, exposed to the elements, began to show signs of wear. The wood grew weathered and grey, the once sturdy railings creaked ominously in the wind. The townsfolk, recognizing the importance of the commander's legacy, knew they had to act. Section 7, A Bridge Across Continents. Word spread through the town and beyond, reaching the ears of skilled artisans and craftsmen, all eager to contribute to the preservation of the commander's sanctuary. Donations poured in, a testament to the impact the commander had made on their lives. Among the contributions was a particularly significant one, a shipment of pristine white marble shipped all the way from Japan. The marble, the accompanying letter explained, was a gift from the commander's family in Japan. They had heard of the town's efforts and wanted to contribute to the legacy of the man who had found solace in their midst. The marble, they explained, was to be used for the steps leading up to the tree fort. Section 8. The Ascent to Tranquility. The installation of the marble steps was a labor of love, a testament to the community spirit that the commander had fostered. Each step was carefully placed, each curve and contour meticulously crafted. The white marble, gleaming against the dark wood of the tree fort, created a striking contrast, a harmonious blend of cultures and traditions. The marble steps were more than just a functional addition. They were a symbolic bridge, connecting the commander's past with his present, his homeland with his adopted town. They were an invitation to ascend, to leave behind the mundane, and embrace the tranquility that awaited within the tree fort's embrace. Section 9. A legacy etched in wood and stone. Eventually the time came for the commander to return to Japan. He was older now, his hair as white as the snow that capped the distant peaks. He knew his journey was coming to an end, and he longed to see his homeland once more. The townsfolk, though saddened by his departure, understood. They gathered at the base of the tree fort, their faces etched with a mixture of sadness and gratitude. The commander, standing on the platform of his beloved tree fort, gazed out at the faces he had come to know so well. He spoke few words, his voice thick with emotion, but his message was clear. The tree fort, he said, was more than just a structure of wood and stone. It was a symbol of the connections they had forged, a testament to the enduring power of community and respect. And so the Japanese commander descended the marble steps for the last time, leaving behind a legacy that would forever be etched in the heart of Silverton. The tree fort, standing tall against the backdrop of the majestic mountains, remains a testament to his story, a beacon of hope and a reminder that even in the most remote corners of the world, human connections can bloom in the most unexpected of places.